Good morning, y'all. It's Noelle with Baker's Backyard Bounty. I am still in my robe. Oh, okay. Hang on. This morning, Lily and I are piecing out our tomato starts for all those that ordered my extra transplants. So I'm getting those orders packed and delivered and ready for the porch. So things are coming along here. We devoted yesterday to really building out our trellises, our trellising systems that we're going to try out this year. We're not committed to one variety or one style of trellising, so I'm just going to go through just the options that we chose. This first one is, like I said in my last video, it's an old wrought iron fence panel that we've had for years just sitting back here. So we just put 2 T-posts in on either side, put this fence in the middle with zip ties. Super easy. It's really, really strong and durable. So I'm actually going to be trellising melons on this just because of the amount of weight that it could sustain. And so this is what I'm going to call my fruit basket bed. It has strawberries and it's going to have melons in it in the nearest future. Over here we are working with, oh my gosh, I forget whose video it is, but it's titled Trellis to Make You Jealous. And so we're going with this style. So these are just like some plumbing tees. They probably have an official name, but I do not know what that is. T-post, and then we have a lot of bamboo that was lovingly donated by my friend JC Rader at Texas Goat Mamas. And so we put bamboo in between. It's pretty sturdy as well, and I'm going to be tying garden twine from the bamboo down and staking it into the dirt and trellising my tomatoes up the twine. So again, Trellis to Make You Jealous is the inspiration for this, and it's going to have 8 panels of twine for each of my tomato plants to run up. And then lastly, for our beans over here and snap peas and cucamelons, we're using these bamboo teepees with twine wrapped up them. The inspiration from this comes from Instagram account Kristen Growing. And so how you tie the twine is important, and I'll go through that. You look cool a little more in detail, but those are the 3 trellising systems that we're trying out this growing season. And yeah, just excited to see what sticks, what we want to tweak, but yeah, we have it all in place. Feels good. We are approaching dusk, so I'm gonna go check the chicken eggs, see who all has been laying and what we're working with today. Louie, you're not a chicken. Sorry, bro. In coop number 1. All right, thank you, girls. Pet 3. And in coop number 2, let's see. Look at this. You guys are clingy. Just saying. We have 3 more. Bing, bing, bing. They really do look like little Easter eggs in my Easter basket. We are constantly collecting baskets for collecting all of the things. So cute. Zozo's getting initiated into egg collection. I don't know if she's into it. Yesterday was a pretty big work day, so I didn't really have a lot of footage from it because I was trying to take advantage of this chick sleeping. But what happened over here, so this is my bed where I planted my seed potatoes, and I ordered the Homestead sampler from Haas Tools, which I've been happy with all of their stuff that we've ordered from Haas, but about half of them actually rotted. And we had the snowstorm. I told you guys that I was going to pull out those that had rotted in my last video. It ended up being about half, and it was the yellow potatoes. The red potatoes were already sprouting, doing great. So Reed and I went through, took out all of the rotted potatoes, replanted the ones that were sprouted, which ended up only taking up half the bed. And then in the other half of this bed, we put the strawberries. And we already have some berries growing, which I'm very excited about. And then the trellis is ready for when the potatoes come out and the melons come in. So it's kind of like a game of Tetris, trying to fit everything in. It's like just small garden space problems, you know. I posted something, it was like some meme of like, who are we? The gardeners. What do we want? All the plants. Where will we put them? We don't know. And that is my life motto. Reed is always like, dude, where are we gonna put the kids, the little plant kids? I'm like, I don't know, we'll find a drawer, we'll find something to stick them in. So that's like our constant battle with each other is where the things are gonna go. But we figured that out. Thankfully, half my potatoes rotted, so we had some space open up. But anyways, first time growing potatoes. If you have any hacks, please let me know, because I don't really want to waste half of my seed potatoes again. Not a fun thing. So these are late bloomers, but these are, I think it's called Groninger's Brussels sprouts. And let me see if I can get any closer. You can actually see the little Brussels sprouts growing in the little nooks and crannies. All right, Lily, just, there you go for it. What keeps toddlers out of gardens? I don't know, someone said hot peppers today. Okay, see all the little Brussels sprouts growing? So, I mean, we'll see how far we get with the warm weather coming, but I'm learning. It's fun to see the process. Check out these onions though. They're doing good. And garlic. We're in business. How do you get in there? Louie, leave her alone. Louie, come on out. Out of the chicken pen. So today we went and delivered some of our tomato plants to a precious friend. And one thing that is just I am loving about gardening is that what seeds I start here is beginning to start gardens for friends of mine, loved ones of mine, and that just feels really good to know like what we're starting here is actually spreading. So really grateful for that. And the tomatoes start to look great. What I've been doing this afternoon is potting up my peppers. I have rooster spur, shishito, squash peppers. I think it's called Tolli's Sweet Italian, and then some tomatillos. So I took those out of the small seed cells, and I'm just potting them up so that they can continue to expand before they go into the garden bed. And then I refilled my seed cell tray, not all the way, but refilled it with fresh seed starting mix. And I'm gonna be starting some herbs. Dill is a cool weather herb, but I'm just gonna give it a try. I'm gonna do just some basic Italian basil. Oh, that's really bright. There we go. Some chamomile. I'm really excited about growing this year for some tea. Lemon basil. And then I've been having a heck of a time with my cucamelons, my Mexican sour gherkins. They were dying in the seed cell tray, so I just went ahead and put them in the garden to see if they'd take off. And I think it might be a little too cool, so they didn't make it. So I'm gonna start them again and just pot them up and continue to nurture them until it gets consistently warmer around here. But I really wanna grow cucamelons this year. Do you see what I see? Do you want to come play with us? Hey, cutie.
Head is in our backyard.
So just the last thing I want to show you guys today is how I tied these trellises. Again, these are going to have pole beans on them, but I'm also doing snap peas and my cucamelons on these. I'm even going to try squash. I know that's like a stretch, but I'm just going to try and see what happens with the squash. So what you do is you start with one end and just tie like a basic knot. I don't know my knots, I'm not a Boy Scout, but basic knot. And then you weave it around, wrap it around the pole, go up to the next one, wrap it around the pole, so on and so forth. But it's important you wrap it around the pole and it's all one piece of string, so that's also important, until you get to the top and tie it off. So really, really easy. This is my first time working with this kind of trellis, but I think it's gonna be a game changer in terms of, I looked at like those, I'm gonna say this wrong, the obelisk types of trellises, and they're really expensive, the metal ones. So a game changer in terms of finding a cheaper alternative. Reed and I are about to get gussied up to go to a wedding rehearsal, and so thank you guys for hanging out with us. May you find the bounty in your own life and all the beauty that it holds, and we'll see you soon.